Justin, thanks for talking to us. Congratulations. The first bit of silverware for this season. Let's hope it's more of the same as we go through. But no, well done. A pretty convincing victory, admittedly against a team that come from a lower league.
Yeah, no, it was in the end a good performance, solid professional performance. I think we started. I don't think we started particularly well. I thought we looked a little bit leggy from Thursday night, to be fair to them. They did work really hard. And to be honest, we come up against a side today that played a lot different formation to what we're used to. And I thought we struggled to really work that out for the first sort of 25 minutes. And I said to them at half time that we probably need to make sure that we recognise what's going on and someone needs to take control of that, because the gaffer can only, and Barry and myself, we can only do so much from the bench. Someone's got to take responsibility on the pitch, and to be fair, I thought they did that second half.
To be fair, their keeper did keep them in it a bit during the first
half. Yeah, he did.
It's
a bit like that. It's been a bit like that all season, to be honest, so far. I've just been, you hear what the crowd are saying about where's the goals going to come from, but if you look at the few games that we've played so far and how many shots we've had on target, and the keeper saving things with his legs, his arms, his elbows, it could have been so different in so many games. We always had faith in the players. We've got faith from front to back that we'll score goals. The great thing today is we've got 5 different goal scorers on the sheet, and it was convincing in the end. And like I say, I think we were professional today. And
a clean sheet, which is good as well.
Yeah, it's vital to keep a clean sheet. I was a little bit concerned at the end, and I had a chat with them that 10 minutes to go, we're losing concentration a little bit, and we talked about that. And but the best thing about it is the way we've gone this season, and the gaffer's tried to press on to the lads about what he wants, and every time we've made a mistake, we've not made the same mistake twice, which is a good thing. They're learning and they're taking on board what we're saying, and they're not doing it. So that is a positive in itself.
And Parky, man of the match, I thought was totally deserved. He was going to be my man of the match.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't think there was any. For me, it wasn't a standout performance. I thought. Not Tom in particular, I thought we all, second half, we upped our game. You've got to give credit to Nicky Wheeler, he comes on at half time and he gives us that different dimension. And, we played a little bit tighter first half with Tommy Whitnell coming off the left-hand side, so we didn't have out and out width on the left, but we did in the second half, and I think that caused them problems. And Nick and Charlie are going to cause teams problems all season. But give credit to the boys up front and Fippo and Parkinson, and obviously Lee Carey when he come on. I thought they all did well. But for me, Tom Parkinson's. If you look at where he was last year to where he is this year, he's so much fitter. And I think that's a testament to him, and I think he'll be a little bit of a surprise. From what I've seen, I think he'll be a bit of a surprise package this year. I think we'll get more out of him.
That's great. Can I ask you about a couple of the newcomers today? In goal we had Aaron McGeegan. What's the situation there? Where's Anthony?
So Anthony's done his abductor, and Melvin said on Thursday night, told me that he wouldn't play him. So we said, well, there's no point because he goes away tomorrow. Okay. So there was little point in playing him if we didn't need to. Yeah. Aaron's been around. He was with us at Whiteleaf. He's been away looking at clubs because obviously he wants to play first team. But he likes it down here, and he wants to challenge for a place, and he's prepared to sit in the reserves and play some games. And to be fair, I think he was nervous today to start with, and fair play to him because he caught what he needed to catch. He did what he needed to do. He didn't have much to do because I thought defence were good again, and he made a great save at the end.
Definitely.
So we've got him around. We've got a decision to make over the next sort of 7 to 14 days about goalkeepers and stuff. And I'll speak to the gaffer tonight, tomorrow, and we'll see where we go from there.
Okay. And Saul Tobo, tremendous pace.
Yeah, he rang the gaffer a couple of weeks ago and wanted to come down and have a look. So gaffer said to me, look, give him a go. So we gave him 15 minutes the other night, started him today because it's very hard to come off the bench sometimes. And he's got, like I said to him half time, I think he's got some really good attributes, and he's got something that we haven't got, which is that out and out pace in the channel running. Luke makes channels runs, but he's a lot stronger and he looks for the ball in defeat, where Saul will run behind for you. So it may complement us. I'm certainly not going to make the decision for the gaffer, but I will be saying to him, we'll keep him around for a little while. We'll see how he gets on. He hasn't trained with us yet, so he'll train with us Tuesday, Thursday, and he'll get to know the lads a little bit more, and then we'll go from there.
Well, that's brilliant. Thanks a lot for that. Thanks very much. First of all, congratulations on your Unsung Hero Award today. That's
Thank you very much.
And totally deserved. Can we move on to Football Fight Back and what's been your involvement in it so far?
Yeah, sure. Just before we go on to the Football Fight Back, I just want to say, the award today for the Unsung Hero is really for the whole of everyone that works down the club. I spoke to someone today who's been down the club for years, and I said it doesn't matter what we do, we're all a team. And it's a family down here, and that sounds very corny, and people that are going to possibly watch this, they're going to say, what's he on about? But honestly, it's for everyone, and I really mean that, genuinely. So I'm pleased to take it on behalf of the whole club.
Thanks for that.
As regards to Football Fight Back, yeah, we're doing really well. I mean, from a very sad incident with Junior, which obviously rocked the club, we was all devastated by what happened. We've actually, with the help of a good team, we've got everyone galvanised into producing a website for Football Fight Back, which goes straight into the Cry website. Cry are very much involved. We've got quite a few clubs involved now. Sevenoaks are going to, I spoke to Julian Lee the other day, Sevenoaks have got 200 people that they're going to put in, so that's another 200 that we didn't originally have. Tonbridge are obviously going to do the first one in January, which is 200 people. We've then got Gillingham have agreed to do the 200 in February. Somewhere in around about that, maybe Sevenoaks may take the April one, and then we've certainly got another one going to hopefully be at the University of Kent in some date after that. It's going to most probably be May, June. And the idea is, as we've all said, is that we get as many youngsters, when I say youngsters, 14 to 35 year olds, tested. It costs 35 quid, which is very little money. But having said that, people have said to me, do you not think the FA should do this, the government should do this? But at the end of the day, there's so many good causes. We all know people that have possibly had cancer and all the other terrible illnesses. So it's very, very difficult. So my message to everyone is, can we fundraise as much as we can? I mean, Darren Apps has got a pram race down here. The boys have said today that they will do table football. Basically, Steve Church is going to put a scaffold pole through their arms, and we're going to do that. It's going to raise money. We've got people making cakes. We've got different fundraising events. There's loads of it. Roger Maddens is cycling to every away game,
including Leicester.
He's going to do that one as well, which is amazing. So between us all, we're going to try and do it. We're going to enter a team into the London Marathon. I'm going to do it. I've never done a marathon before. I've done 3 half marathons, so hopefully we can enter that one. It's not nailed on yet because Cry's still got to allocate places. Tina's going to do it with me. I've got my right arm back, so I'm very, very lucky. So that's why I'm smiling a lot. See, Tina's agreed to come back. Originally it was only going to be for one game, but she's now agreed that she's going to do the whole season with me.
Oh, that's great.
So really, really good news for the club. So she's going to run the marathon with me as well. She's already got one up on me because she's already done it once, so she's going to be in charge. And my son, who was a Tonbridge Angels player, which is how I originally got involved initially, if we can get enough places, he's going to run it as well. He's a police officer and he's going to run it for Tonbridge as well. So hopefully we're going to raise as much money as we can. We're going to try and get to the £21,000 target for the first 3, and then hopefully get to 28 for the 4th one, and try and just raise as much money as we can, as much awareness. It's still amazing how many people are not aware of the amount of people that are falling foul to what happened to Junior and to Jack. There are 12, I've got to get that message over, there's 12 people a week that die in these mysterious instances, and we really need to, as a club, just say, look, that's enough. And I think, to be honest with you, this could be, and I'm saying could be, this could be the start of something that can be taken further by other people.
It's certainly an alarming statistic.
Yes.
But I think what you're doing, what Roger's doing, what the club are doing is absolutely tremendous, and the support we've had with the money that's been paid in so far.
Yeah.
But Melvin, thanks very much for all you do for the club, and thanks very much in particular for what you're doing for Football Fight Back.
Yeah, and I've got to say thank you very much, for everyone in the club, because without you guys, I it would be nothing. And it isn't about me. I've got to put that message across. It's about us as a football community all bonding together. And I'm, thankful for yourself, for the help you've given me. I don't like doing these interviews. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Jim knows that. I don't like doing them. But the message is, come on, let's do this. We really want to get the money, and we really want to make a difference. Yeah?
We'll try not to interview again this season.
Thank you very much. Hopefully we won't have anything to interview about. Thank you.
All the best to you.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.